Hey guys, thanks for joining me, and if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. Today I'm going to be replacing the Spyderco clip on the Smock. I don't like Spyderco clips in general. So I do like Lynch clip, and there's a flat top version 3 version from Lynch that I got that I think is going to be really spectacular on here. I also got some skiff bearings, but I'm not going to replace those today on this Smock. This is a what they call a what do they call this? They call it the Stormtrooper edition. So that is very cool. I'm going to need to take off this clip first, and the clip screws are T6. So I want to use some high quality tools and bits so that I don't accidentally mess up the black finish on here. And I'm just going to take off this clip, and I will save these screws. Might reuse them. I don't need to though, but I might reuse them. We'll see. Having extra clip screws is never a bad thing. You end up needing them again down the road for sure. So, yep. This, at least with this Smock though, they do send it with it top down, and it's interesting too. They put this little sticker on the Smock scale here for this hole where the clip was almost landing. I guess that's to make it easier to get in and out, or maybe that's just to prevent damage to the scale. There's just a little see-through sticker right there. It's very interesting. The Smock itself is obviously hollow grind, and this version in particular has at Rex 45. It's been a long time since I had a Spyderco, and I was really excited to get this one. So the way that this goes together is two parts. First, you put on basically a plate that is going to go on here, and that plate, and then you put the clip on top of that, and the screws are semi-hidden for you. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of Loctite on here as well. I usually put Loctite down into the threads rather than, or into the hole rather than on the threads like I just did. But I've lost, or I've misplaced my little tool that I use for that, which was for watches, for a spring bar tool, a little push thing. So I've misplaced that, and I'm very sad that I took it upstairs because I needed it specifically to open a toy at Christmas or something, like open a battery compartment to push in. I can't quite remember what it was. And then, of course, I did not bring it back down, and it got misplaced. So I need to find that again. Loctite isn't necessarily a good thing to put on plastic or near plastic. It will degrade it, so you should be aware of that. I don't know if that's also true of G10. Maybe someone in my comment sections will know better than me. But yeah, so I hadn't had a Spyderco in a long time, and I like to customize them. I actually just got scales from Meton rippled black titanium, and they sent me scales for a bug out, which is very insulting. And I'm very curious to see if they'll rectify the situation. Now, Meton Boss is I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They're an American company, so I'm hoping their customer service is good, but I could not find an email address for them. I only found like a chat bot on their website, so I put in the information. I was able to upload pictures, so I was putting in a picture of my order and everything else, and we'll see if they actually get back to me in time about that. I really hope they do, because those were really expensive titanium scales, and I do not have a bug out, and nor do I want a bug out. So it would be a very big shame if they don't let me return those. I'm making sure that I don't misthread this. That's why it's taking me a little time to put in these screws, because I do not want to misthread this. I do feel like the screw heads are a little, I wish they were a little deeper. These Torx heads were just a little bit deeper, because I feel the head of my Weehaw Torx head bit skipping a little bit on the top, which always makes me nervous. Now, Lynch Clip, the guy from Lynch Clip, blanking on his name, really good guy, and mills and makes his own stuff. Obviously, you can get cheaper to more expensive stuff, but I really do appreciate being able to use him as a source of getting better clips for things like this. And it's also American made, which is great. So, yeah. Now, the Smock obviously doesn't come from the American factory. It actually comes from the Taiwan factory, which I believe is the best Spyderco factory. America is probably second. And I know that's sacrilege to say, but it's just true. The fit and finish on the Taiwan knives seems to be absolutely stellar. So one thing I will say right now is that the screws that they came with to put, so there's two screws, so you put that plate on, and then I'm going to install that like that, right? Now the rest of this hardware is all blacked out, and the clip is blacked out, and I think it's going to look really nice there, right? That's going to be great. I think I'll go ahead and keep that sticker on there because I've never really noticed it before, and it's not really bothering me. Should I take it off? I guess I'll take it off. Yeah, I'll take that off. So I thought the black titanium scales would look good, but the hardware that they sent here is actually silver. I wonder if these are comparable. I don't think that they are. I don't think that I can use my black hardware from the Spyderco clip on that. Let's see. We will see. I don't think it'll work. Maybe it will because they're extra log, but you never know. Like I said, I also got skiff bearings while I was on Lynch Clip's website as well. Will it work? Oh, yes, it will work. Will it? Will it tighten down, or is it still too long? Hard to tell. No, it's not going to work. It's pushing on the side of the screw head when it comes through the side. That's a shame. All right, I cannot use that. I will have to use the silver hardware it came with. Seems, though, that if you are getting a blacked out clip, maybe it should come with blacked out hardware. But not the end of the world. Most of it's hidden. It's not going to be seen that much. Just a little pet peeve of mine, I think. I will get over it really fast because I'm never going to be looking at those screws. Excuse me. It is definitely sniffle season. Seems that everyone that I know who's working, it seems that we're missing a large fraction of people from work. All right, that is very nice. All right, so let's take a look at that. I think that looks a lot nicer. It's much more of a deep carry too. Before I was carried it right around here, and now it's up to here. So I'm going to stick that in my pocket real fast to see how it feels. Yeah, it feels great. It looks much nicer. I really like the way that looks. The Spyderco clip is iconic, but it's not very sexy. And it looks really nice on this little build. Very cool. Well, thanks for joining me. I do like and recommend Lynch Clip. I also got like a cheaper version of he makes all kinds of versions of things. So I also got like a new clip for a pyrite because sometimes pyrite clips are trashy. Like that. So, it's nice to be able to switch out clips that bend or whatever for something that's definitely going to hold and not bend. So thanks so much for joining me, peoples. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Really helps the channel. If you want to get a chance to win a knife of the month, become a Patreon supporter for $3 a month. Follow the link below. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.